Okay, ladies, so if you're trying to communicate with your man, our next guest says you have a specific amount of time to get your point across before he loses your attention.
Y'all don't communicate that way. The only thing a woman likes more than telling a story is a backstory. So, because she wants you to know everything. We don't have that. It's 30 seconds. All right? 30 seconds. Pay attention to the we watch. Have you ever watched ESPN or Sports Center? What do? They take a 3-hour game and explain what happens in 30 seconds.
And he'll be sharing more helpful advice, all while bringing the laughs to Caroline's on Broadway this weekend, starting on Thursday. We are happy to have this brilliant comedian actor who may or may not also be the king of the internet, Mr. Ryan Davis.
How you doing, OG?
I'm good, Ryan. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
No, you're doing better than all right, please.
Well, you know, I try to be as modest as I can.
Yeah, okay, okay. Modesty is good, but when, there's no denying, Ryan, that you're operating in your gift, because the way you break topics down and make it funny on top of that is just genius. So hear me out. I'm thinking ahead. I'm thinking maybe an Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man kind of book, and then a movie might be in your future. Have you thought about that? And give me props when it happens, too.
You know what? I might have an executive producer credit for you, giving me that idea.
What? All right,
Yeah,
you know, I'm glad you know we're rolling.
Yeah, I am. I know I'm gonna be held to it.
All right, so many of us, Ryan, remember you from your hilarious commentary videos online, and now you're killing it in the stand-up world. I've seen comparisons to Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle. I'm never compared to anyone great, so no pressure for me to bring it. But you, on the other hand?
Yeah, no, but I embrace the pressure. I do. I take it as a huge compliment and a huge responsibility, man. Those are some really big comparisons, man. Really big shoes to fill.
All right, so to us, your fans, so the timeline looks a little something like this. The videos came first to some of us because that's how we first met you, and then now we're seeing you doing stand-up and TV. So how did that transition happen for you?
Honestly, I didn't even know that I wanted to do television. No one told me that acting was fun. No one told me. So they sent me on an audition for Curb Your Enthusiasm. And I was like, why not? And then I went and it was all improv. And I had the most fun just auditioning. And I was like, you know what? I think I want to do this forever. So whenever I transitioned from the videos to stand-up, I actually was doing stand-up first, but people didn't really know that. So they met me, people saw my stand-up after the videos.
Yeah.
And then acting, I kind of just fell into it. And I fell in love with it. So I'll be doing all three until I just can't do it anymore.
All right, so Ryan, so because those videos, the way you go at those videos with those topics, you're gonna be in Hollywood a lot now. So you're gonna bump into some of those people. And one of the ones that sticks out is the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. So have you met them? Have you even?
I was supposed to meet Will whenever he did his book tour, but I couldn't because I was on tour. I just, you have in your mind, maybe they haven't seen it, but that they've seen, like when something does like 20 million, 30 million views, it's impossible for them not to see it. But no, I try to pretend like I don't know that I made the video.
Okay, all right, because I hope you've been buffing up, because after Jason Derulo sees his, that was the last one I saw.
Yeah, I think with him, I'll just keep laughing. Like, you got the joke, right? It was a joke, It was no, okay.
We hope.
Right,
we
bodyguard.
hope. He's probably behind you. All right, so what do your friends and family think about all your success? Did they see it coming because you were always funny, or are they like, how did this happen?
No, I was kind of a recluse. I'm pretty shy. I'm pretty shy. I think a lot of my friends knew I was funny, but the thought of me getting on stage or performing in front of thousands of people, I don't think I even saw that for myself, and I think it's been an amazing ride for me. I think it's kind of new for me every day. I don't think I've grown accustomed to it yet.
All right, so you're from North Carolina, taking over Hollywood and the world, and then now you're going to be in New York starting Thursday. Caroline's on Broadway. It's a different kind of
listen,
beast, New York, isn't it?
New York is the mecca of comedy. You got to go there to prove yourself. I think all the work that I've done in comedy is to prepare me for this upcoming weekend. I think if you're in New York and you love comedy, this is the place to be this upcoming weekend. I promise you. I don't know what else is going on in the city. I'm sure there's a lot, but this is the event to go to. You'll get my best every single show.
You always give your
I'm
best.
looking forward to it.
Oh, you always give your best for sure. We cannot.
You do, but it's like Madison Square Garden for a lot of basketball players. It's just something. It's just a little extra. You put it brings something out of you. It's a little special to do it in New York for sure.
All right, and New York is going to get that special gift of yours that we usually see online, and they're going to get to see it in person and say they hung out with Ryan Davis. Everyone, he has 5 shows at Caroline's on Broadway starting this Thursday night, January 20th through Saturday the 22nd. Tickets are available now, so Google it. Google his name. You'll see all the websites pop up. Get it. Caroline's on Broadway is the place, or carolines.com. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, OG.
Anytime. So now I can officially stalk you and say I know him.
I'm gonna find you on social media.
I already stopped. I've been stalking you since forever. So yeah, you probably see me there. Sorry in advance.
Oh, it's fine. Bye.
Bye.